Hello everyone and welcome back to Java Forever course. Currently we are learning functions, and in today's class we will learn how to create a function. A function, as we already know, is a modular piece of code. It's a block of code that executes on demand. It cannot execute by itself. It has to be called by your main program. So the structure looks very similar to this. You have a main program, which is what we call it, our public static void main. And that main program is going to call a function. The main program may call few more functions, and each function will deliver one responsibility and do it really well. You should never write a function that tries to do too many things. If you have too many things, you should create too many functions for that. But each function, a basic rule is that should do one thing and do it nicely. Now let's take a look at the code here. We are going to say happy birthday to our friends. We'll say happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Annika, happy birthday to you, happy birthday. We are singing happy birthday. Then we are saying happy birthday Chris and happy birthday to you, right? This whole piece of code that we are repeating, right? One is definitely we can use a loop, but the idea of using and saying happy birthday message, right, can be identified and put it in a block of code. As you will notice here, then there are two blocks of code, right? The first block of code is to say happy birthday to, happy birthday here. You can see it says happy birthday to Anika. Second block of code says happy birthday to Krish. And we can split this into two functions and call it from here. That's the first level of identifying the need, breaking into two pieces. Now, is this an optimal code right now? Not really. But our ability to identify that what block of code should be part of one function and another block of code should be part of another function is what I wanted to show you in this diagram. You can see here that we have identified two functions and we are calling the two functions. Now that we identified two functions, we are going to even further optimize it. We really don't need two functions. If you look at the common pattern between these two functions here, we say happy birthday to you, and then we say happy birthday dear Anika. And the difference here is, in this case we are saying happy birthday Chris, in this case we are saying happy birthday Anika, and then remaining messages are same. So now we can even further optimize it. We'll get rid of two functions and we'll condense it to a single function, but that function will take the parameter a name, and whatever name we pass it, it is going to print that message for that person. So between two functions now we identified what is varying, what is the difference, and can we accept that as a parameter and make it dynamic. So if you look at it, that is what precisely we have done here. In this case, we now wrote a single function. Rather than saying happy birthday to Anika or to Krish, we change it to and say happy birthday, that's it, and we'll pass the name here. Now it could be my name, it could be your name, and whatever it is. Now I call this function and I pass the name of the person, and here I said I replace that with a variable. So system will automatically say happy birthday dear whatever is the name passed, right? It could be John, it could be Smith, Peter, or whoever it is. And that way now we optimized, and our code now it can print the message according to the person. Now the way code is written, this whole birthday song can be repeated for other people. So that's the power of function. We not only decomposes and created small pieces which is easy to maintain, we also do a lot of high code reuse, and that's what the power of function is. I'll see you guys again in the next class. We'll go a little deeper into this idea of functions, more in terms of the identifying the variable, identifying the parameters and all that part. Okay, we'll learn all of that. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the next class.
Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.